It's your girl Joy from Only in Bazzle's World. Bazzle's World. Okay. Alright, this is big news, okay? Huh? Oh, no. Oh, people in my head again. It's the people in my head. This is big news. Lindsay, I know you've been wanting this for years, and I gave it to you a couple of years ago, but you'll swear me down that I never gave it to you. I did. So anyway, this is the biggest news ever. I don't really share my recipes. Not really. Not the good ones. Do y'all know I used to sell my baked goods to restaurants? Okay, maybe one restaurant, but it was a big restaurant downtown. My carrot cake, I'm never giving that up, so don't ask. My carrot cake is the bomb. Excuse me, I'm on a set. Rude. So anyway, I'm not sharing my carrot cake, boo. But this one I'll share. It's simple and it is not original. I've tweaked it over the years, but let me tell you, I don't even need a recipe because it's already kind of done already. But let me tell you, the recipe, how you cook it, is not the secret. It's what you do after it comes out of the oven. That's the secret. And if you don't got that, boo, it ain't gonna be good. Not gonna be good. So, I can't believe I'm doing this. People have been asking me for years and years. But you know, it's Christmas time. And here's my gift to you. It's simple, it really is, I promise you, but it is the bomb. I did not create the recipe. I got this recipe maybe, how old is Clinton? No, how old is Sydney? Sydney's 13, she's 13, right? I think she's 13. So this recipe is probably 11 years old, and I've never shared it with anybody. I don't even let Heather see me make it. She never see all my ingredients. She thinks she know all my ingredients. Don't tell nobody. I guess she gonna find out now. What? She about to find out? She sure is. Shh, don't tell her. Don't tell her I made this video. So this is what it is. It is, I'm not making it from scratch. My carrot cake I make from scratch, okay? You need this right here. And sometimes the recipe is on the box. But like I said, it's not the recipe that's the secret. It's what you do after it. I know it's scientific. I can't explain it to you, but it works. Okay? And you need Jell-O. Not unique. No, it isn't. And you need sour cream. Sour cream. And of course, chocolate. You need chocolate chips, okay? You need chocolate chips. And I'm Spam. And the other thing that I use, and like I said, I used to bake all the time. All the time. And these are not dirty. I do wash my stuff. I wipe my counter down, and Sydney swept and swept the floor. I can't work in a dirty kitchen. I just can't. So anyway, I use these silicone things, but the shape, pyramid, I don't know what kind of shape it is, but I've used these, and they're bendable. And this is what I've used for over 11 years. I've been using these. And I used to sell this to a company too. I call them brownie cupcakes. It's like a cross between a brownie and a cake. It's weird, but like I said, once again, the secret is what you do after. I'll show you that when they're ready. Boom. So anyway, you need all those things, and then you need, some people add coffee. I'm not doing no coffee because I need that in the morning time because my nerves be bad taking that long drive to work. Shoot, I need everything I can do to stay awake. This morning was terrible, child. I had to start rocking like this and having conversation. Huh? What? See, another conversation in my head. So anyway, you need half a cup of warm water, and you can use coffee. You can even use Kahlua if you wanted to. But sometimes I've tried Kahlua before, and it's good. It's just a slight variation, but it's okay. You can use Kahlua, and I've used coffee before. I've tried. So you need a half a cup of warm water. You're not following the directions on the box. Forget that, okay? You're not following those directions. You're following me. Me. Okay? Half a cup of of water, half a cup of oil. And yes, this is the oil that I use. Half a cup of oil, half a cup of water, and make sure the water is warm. That's what you're gonna do, okay? So let me just run that for a minute. Simple. And then, if you have your KitchenAid, use your KitchenAid. I do. I love my KitchenAid. It's just a basic silver one. You're gonna dump oh shoot. You know what I forgot? I almost forgot. If we don't got no eggs up in here, I'm gonna be mad. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna be pissed off because Clay be trying to make egg omelets every morning and still leaving that stuff and still leaving parties in the kitchen. Make my nerves bad. I can't come home. I can't come into the kitchen because I get an instant attitude. Hold on a minute. Let me see if we have eggs or if he ate them all. You need 4 eggs. Sometimes I like to use my eggs room temperature. 4. Once in a blue moon, it depends. Sometimes I'll leave them out for an hour or so, or sometimes I'll run them under hot water. Today I'm not doing all of that, okay? So you need 4 eggs. Then you throw everything in. Throw everything in at one time. These I throw in last. I throw my chocolate chips in last. Your eggs, this, your water, and your oil. Half a cup of water, half a cup of oil. Lindsay, you got that? Don't be asking me no more. Now it's going to be on the internet forever. So don't you ask me no more. You better like and make lots of nice comments. Lindsay. That's my crazy white friend. She crazy. She crazy. That's why I like her, because we both think alike. We both probably have conversations in our head. You gotta like people like that. You don't mess with people like that. People will talk to them, huh? Okay. So anyway, I'm just gonna dump it on. You want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. These I'm going to fill up halfway, not the whole way. Here's the thing. It may be different baking times depending on what you use. I use the silicone little baking gadgets here. If I put in a little bit, I may bake them for 15 minutes. If you overbake them, Lindsay likes them a little underbaked. I do too. And then you have the chocolate chips, and sometimes they're just so moist. But like I said, the trick is what you do after. So 15 minutes. So like my first set, I'm gauging my time. So it's about 15 minutes. And if I need to add a minute or two, then I know, because every oven is different. And this is my first time baking these in this oven, because you know we just moved in here, right? So I may start off with 14 minutes. I'll test it out at 14 minutes and then I'll know. So you don't want to overbake them. Please don't overbake them. Underbake, because you can throw it in for another minute or two. So I'm gonna mix this up, and I mix up 8 ounces of sour cream. So for every box I use 8 ounces. Usually I'll do 2 boxes, but I'm too tired. Cindy's like, "Ooh, can you make some for my friends?" No, not today. Mixy, mixy. And so with the mixer, I start off slow and then I'll speed it up. So, and if you're using your hands to mix this stuff, I'm sorry. It's not fun. I used to do that back in the day in Brooklyn. If my mom was baking my mom baked too. She's baking one of her famous cakes that she want me to just mix and stir for a while. Not cute at all. My arm be hurting. So now I guess I'm just spoiled with the KitchenAid. It was like Christmas when I got this, child. I highly recommend everybody go out and get a KitchenAid or something like it. Even the little hand mixer will do. But that little manual stuff, unless you want a good workout and you to make it to the gym, then you do that. And my oven is preheated to 350 degrees. It's simple. I didn't create the recipe, Lindsay. But let me tell you, hands down, these things are the bomb. I've made them for so many years, I don't even eat them anymore. I don't know, it's just like how you eat, the kids love them. They like it when they come fresh out the oven. No frosting, no nothing, okay? You don't need that. That's how good they are. I use all variations of the chocolate cake mix. Just chocolate, okay? I've used chocolate, not chocolate brownies. Don't do that. Don't do that, okay? And then your chocolate pudding. Don't get low-fat pudding. Don't do that. If you're gonna enjoy regular. And your chocolate chips. So this has been mixing for a while, so now I'm gonna put the chocolate chips up in there. And I don't put too many chocolate chips because they be getting on my nerves. So I'll probably do half of the chocolate chips. So if I was doing a double batch, then I would do the whole bag. And then the kids like to munch on. And these are so flimsy, I do put them on a cookie sheet. I can fit 3 of these. I can fit 3 of these on a cookie sheet, so I do put them on a cookie sheet. You want to spray your thing. In the oven, like I said, I'm going to start out with 15 minutes. I'll do 15 minutes, and I try to keep them all the same size. Because if you don't, child, that's mess. So try to keep them all the same size. Then we have this. The cupcake brownie thingies are done, but here's the secret. They're done. I haven't released them from the little pan things yet, because what you do, this is important, they're still warm. I just took them out. You need one of these. You need one of these plastic, not glass. No, you need this. See how this is? You take it, you turn this upside down. Turn it upside down. Then I got wax paper. I put wax paper at the bottom. And see, this is silicone, so it doesn't really get hot. And I'm gonna turn them out in here. And remember, I cooked these for 15 minutes. I can tell if they're just right by the weight of them. If they're light, that means they're overcooked. But if it has a little bit of weight to each one, then that means they're perfect. I could probably go down, I could do 14 minutes. So therefore, my next batch, I'll go down to 14. I'll go down to 14 minutes. You see me? So because they're still warm, then I get the lid and I put the lid on them. I don't know what happens to them, but with the steam, see, that's why people can't duplicate my recipe. They think it tastes the same, but this is the secret part. The steam, it steams up, the moisture gets trapped back into each little cupcake thing and makes it even more moist. But you have to have the steam to finish them off, unless you're going to eat them as soon as they come out the oven. But it makes it a little more dense, kind of similar to a brownie cake. It's hard to explain, but it's a cross between a brownie and a cake. This is the secret right here. You have to have your plastic container upside down, and as you bake more, you put the other ones right on top of them, and that's how you do them. Let me see how it tastes. It's been a while. You want to try it, Bobby? So Bobby, this one hasn't had a lot of time to steam yet, but Bobby loves them. She likes them the first day. Look, I don't even want to eat them. You know how you make something so much that is no longer good to you, but everybody else goes crazy? Oh, my neighbor across the street, he loves them. Right, Mr. Layson? He goes crazy. He's like, when you gonna make some more of those chocolate thingies? So maybe we'll send some across the street just for Mr. Layson. And you know he's from Brooklyn, so I gotta look out, I gotta represent, okay? They're good. They're good. So the next batch, I'll go down to 14 minutes. So Lindsay, you're gonna have to check your time. Maybe you wanna do one little batch, check your timing, and don't wanna fill them. So now if I fill those up to the top, then I'll probably need about 17 minutes. Back in the day, I would fill them up. 19 minutes was the time. Okay, 18 time. It's been probably 2 years or so since I've had one. I make them every year. That's good. You know what? This would be good with a tall glass of milk. And I don't do no milk, but this. And then once they get a little more moist, that's good. I'm bugging. I've been missing out. Hey, like, comment, share, boom. Like, comment, share, boom. What was that? Like, comment, share.